Tom Henderson has a report up. That's right. He says Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost $80 for digital, $90 for physical. This is what he said. Let's talk about it.
Let's go.
Let's bring it in. Says Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost up to $80 for digital and $90 for physical. Okay. It has been announced that price for games on the Nintendo Switch 2 will set players back up to $80 for digital and $90 for physical, at least in some cases. The price increase also means that Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost €80 for a digital copy in Europe, while physical will be for €90. Image provided by LS Nicho. Oh, LS Nicho? I don't fucking know. And the €90 price
El Snitch.
Can be found on the Nintendo store. Oh shit, the $90 price tag can be found on the store here. I just clicked that link. I don't know where. Oh, physical 90. Yep. Okay, I found it here. This is why this is here. So this is the Switch store. Over here, digital €79.99, physical €89.99.
Whew. Me no likey.
Now, Hargeet has said something in the chat saying that was debunked. But I feel like this is rebunked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is bunking it back into the conversation, because it says right here Mario Kart is $90 physical. Now Donkey Kong is $70 digital and $80 physical. So basically what they're introducing, if I'm reading the room correctly,
okay,
it's similar to what Take-Two was saying, with this idea that they should be able to charge more for Grand Theft Auto because they see it as a more premium game than the other games. Okay. So Nintendo saying, I know y'all motherfuckers want the new Mario Kart. Y'all motherfuckers been playing Mario Kart 8 since 2014. Y'all
they're gonna pay
11 years.
They're gonna pay up is what
you got 11 years out of that shit.
Yes.
You're gonna pay for the higher tickets. So what this means to me is that going forward,
they're
new Legend of Zelda,
power.
The new Zelda,
of course,
90 physical, 80 digital.
Absolutely.
The new Mario, 80 digital, 90 physical.
Yep.
They come out with some other shit they feel is top and premium, 80 digital, 90 physical. That's what's going to be. Their baby bit shit, just to be clear, it's 70 digital.
That's what I was going to say.
This is the price still, here. But it's still 80 physical.
Exactly.
So they're still going up.
Exactly. The prices are still going up.
So
even when they're not hitting that $90, right?
It's still 80.
It's still, you're still moving that needle.
So they're for sure basically saying, okay, digital motherfuckers, yeah, we'll keep it 70 for our basic bitch games because that's what we're getting now. Except if you go to the store to buy our shit, we want a bigger cut.
Yes.
So you're paying 80 minimum. So 80 minimum, 90 theoretically maximum. So I mean, we're talking about the same shit here.
I mean,
right?
tomatoes, right?
Exactly. So tomatoes. Okay, so let's continue with the thing. It says the announcement of $80 digital video games for the Nintendo Switch 2 can be found on the official Nintendo website. It's worth mentioning, however, that Donkey Kong Bonanza is priced at $70. That seems to suggest it will continue to be a game-by-game basis, though $80 to $90 seems more welcomed by Nintendo. And again, that's digital Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's still 80 physical, which is the problem. They are boosting it regardless of how you cut it, right?
Yes.
He says video game price increases have been a hotly talked about subject for a number of years, and with the cost of game development increasing tenfold in the past 10 years, it's a surprise that the increase didn't come soon. Oh, whoa. Chill, bro. You're trying to make it okay now. As for what this means for other publishers moving forward remains to be seen, but with Nintendo now setting the precedent, it wouldn't be surprising 80/90 becomes the new norm.
That's the problem. And we don't
That
want
is the
that
problem.
to be the new norm. Actually, if anything, for those of us that have Game Pass, this is going to hurt the industry even more, because I've said so before. Sometimes with the backlog that we have, to go ahead and say, well, you know what? Let me buy this new game, like let's say Assassin's Creed that just came out, right? Why would I go and buy that when I have so many games I'm still playing and that I haven't even gotten to, right? So it can sit there. We were talking to Hargi, and he had mentioned there were games that he bought that he hasn't even opened yet. They're still sealed, right? And the same situation was going on over here. And it's like, okay, well, now these games are on sale, dirt cheap, and we have them sealed. We paid full price. This is the problem when it comes to this stuff. How are you going to, if everybody else moves with Nintendo and this is the new normal, right? These games are already barely selling. Do you think that they're gonna pick up? Right? It's gonna come down to those games that sell regardless, like Call of Duty, right? Grand Theft Auto. When these games drop, people buy. So I think that they're not just thinking small picture, and they're going to have to deal with the consequences of these decisions. I think the whole industry is going to hurt from it. Again, the only one sitting pretty, and it kind of highlights even more how important in the how lucky we are to have Game Pass available. I mean, come on, man. This is not the route to take. This is not the way to go. And I wonder, I can't help but wonder. Nintendo came in and it reminded me of PlayStation, leaning on those third party games heavily. I thought this show was going to be about them, right? And, um, Mike and now AGN was here, and
Yep.
he also felt that Nintendo feels like in Nintendo can stand on their own, and that's why they're sending out those dev kits later on in June. Well, apparently they're not standing on their own. A lot of third parties. Is Nintendo upping those prices because they want a bigger cut?
Of course.
Right? They're leaning in and they're going ahead and saying, we are going to open the gates, bring on the third party games, but we're not okay with just 30%. We want a bigger cut.
They want 30% of
They want 30% from a bigger number, right? That's the way to fix it.
So we did talk about Grand Theft Auto.
We did
in the past.
Yes.
And, it was a big deal. They wanted to spend more money or whatever. And we've been joking lately that it's funny that people made such a big stink about Grand Theft Auto. Meanwhile, motherfuckers on PlayStation is spending $100 on Forza Horizon fucking 5 from years ago, right? And we did have a discussion where it's like, yeah, obviously nobody wants it. Nobody's saying, hey, Grand Theft Auto, you should be $100 or $80 or $90. But in the spectrum of games, if you're saying, hey, we're going to move to a merit-based system where if the game is worth it, or if we believe the game is worth it, then we're going to price it at this price. And then you all will decide if we were right or if we were wrong, and, buy it when it's on sale or whatever, right? And Grand Theft Auto 6 would be the only game that would have that kind of clout to be able to be like, hey, we so confident that we're going to put so much in this shit that it'll be worth your extra money. Again, I don't think it makes sense for them to do, because I feel like they're going to be, losing a lot of business from it. But if they want to do it at the very fucking least, I could be like, it's Grand Theft Auto 6.
Exactly.
They got the big D energy. They want to do something crazy. Let's see how it works out. But Nintendo, fam, dog,
sit down. Sit down.
They're going to deliver something amazing. You are delivering the same shit you delivered. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not like you're
Just
you're
zhuzhed
trying to
up,
copy
right? Just
Forza
zhuzhed up.
Horizon 5 or Forza Horizon with Mario, right? Cool.
Mario Horizon. I
You've
saw it in
been-
the chat. Someone put it
Yeah.
in there, and you had said the same thing.
Yeah, immediately it's like, okay, look at them. They're paying attention. They said, okay, let's make Mario into a Horizon game. Cool, great. Fam, we did that years ago. Okay, not just 3 years ago, not just 4 years ago, way long ago. Horizon's been doing that for a minute. Okay, so let's not like this. Is not new shit. You're bringing back some regurgitated shit. Cool, dog. Nothing that you're doing is worth this money.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. A new Mario won't be worth the money. No, the old Mario Odyssey.
Mhm.
What was it? 60? I think it was
I
60.
believe so.
$60. Fine.
90?
90?
90?
Physical 90?
Excuse me? What kind of
Come on, man.
crop pipe are you using? Put that
on,
shit down.
That's crazy talk.
It is.
That's crazy
Insane.
talk. I see Belzaire in the building.
Belzaire was
Someone,
good.
human
Are you
being,
hearing
says,
this
I don't even
nonsense?
spend $60 on games. I buy everything on sale and use Game Pass.
There you
I
go.
have Game Pass for free thanks to Microsoft Rewards.
Woo.
Fucking beautiful, right? Why? Listen, why the fuck will I go ahead or and spend my money on shit that I don't fucking need? That's crazy. But Big makes a good point. That's why after this generation, maybe Nintendo's going to be in the hot seat with the ponies when we do these shows.
I mean, listen, let's go.
Nintendo fan, Big Makes, the homie, our brother, says Nintendo fanboys are more hardcore than ponies. They will buy shit in a can from Nintendo. Damn. I mean, goddamn, it's true. It's true. And that's the problem, right? That's the problem with this shit. These people go out here and they're just doing the same shit over and over again, and people are fucking like kissing their fucking feet about it. I mean, we say that, but some crazy shit happened on their live show. We're gonna get into that because I do want to put a separate timestamp so we can talk about that separately. But not everybody's okay with it. Not everybody is okay with it. But come on, man. They're not. Listen, we all, those of us who dabble in all consoles, right? We were all hoping that Nintendo was gonna come out here and push the envelope, you know, be the first one to actually put power in there, figure it out. I don't give a shit if it was a pipe dream, figure it out, put the power in there, make other people, make Xbox say, yo, we got to do something crazy with our handheld. Dude, they can release a Steam Deck 1 powered device, and it's still more powerful than the Switch.
Yeah.
Than the Switch 2. And still runs more games than the Switch 2. Like, that's wild. That's wild. Then they thought that was okay.
And listen, this is the you know, we talked about Gran Turismo and having Forza on that platform, how much is going to hinder it. And, you know, Metroid, right? We're like, if they put Halo on the Nintendo platform, man, talk like we have the ammo to go ahead and crush.
Do you see that
their
Metroid
IP
shit? Again, yo, Metroid's been wannabe since Metroid Prime. They've been down Halo's ball sack. Okay, they are fucking so deep into it, trying to be Halo for Nintendo. It's not even funny, and they can't even do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like they leaning more into the puzzle aspect, yeah. But as far as like visuals and shit like that, the suit, they really, obviously, I know the suit is from old Metroid, but the way that the suit actually looks, okay, when they went this way, they chose to go the way that Master Chief went. And don't get it twisted, Halo came out first. Just be clear. Metroid Prime came out after Halo. So they've been watching and they've been doing this shit. And this game, when you see it, there's a lot of Halo 4 vibes that are in that game. Except Halo 4 from the 360 era still looks better than Metroid Prime 4. Understand that is just the most 100% like truth. And I got to tell you this too, because I was one of them who said, man, Metroid Prime 4 on the new Switch is going to be crazy. That's what I thought. I was like, yo, they're going to do it. They're going to go big. They're going to push shit. No, they didn't push shit.
They didn't push anything.
The only thing they literally did was push shit. Like literal shit has been pushed in front of you. Amit Kumar, my dude, says, I'm sorry if you're excited for Metroid Prime 4, but that gameplay they showed for it looks like complete dog shit for a 2025 game. Bro, when you saw them shoot the fucking dude, I was watching a little bit of the Playhouse, right? And I saw it and I said, God damn, that's literally the reaction that that laser, that fucking, this is supposed to be a ball of destructive energy, right? You got to imagine it's hotter than all hell, right? I don't think there's a cold ball of energy that you have. So it's this intense heat coming at them, and you shoot them, and they're just like, pew,
yeah. Where's the reaction? I mean, come on, man.
No, yes, it's just boo, 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 boo. It sounds like Pong. Boom.
Oh, KMC, you went there. You went there. Listen, we were talking to Madman, and the issue with this game is that it was made for the Nintendo Switch, not for the Switch 2. It's just being enhanced for the Switch 2, but it wasn't made for it. They're gonna charge you like it was.
Facts. That was real wild. They literally, look, I understand they put things in there. Do I like the idea of the mouse? I do, not for the Switch. I like the idea of the mouse. I wish there was a way, because it's really, what they showed is that simple. You could literally be playing the game normal and then just turn that motherfucker sideways, put it on your lap. You don't have to press a different button. It just knows that you're doing it as a mouse.
You pulled it.
And if you want to aim that way, whatever, like that dude, whoever was playing, could not shoot with the mouse for sure. It even changes the way the game works with the lock on and all that shit. Like, that's dope in theory. I would love that for Xbox. I wish there was a way for them to do that so that they can, because again, the PC, right? Steam, PC, the next console's coming out. It's cool that you can plug in a mouse and keyboard, but a mouse for most games, I'm sorry, not the mouse, the keyboard for most games, you know, that you're walking and shit, is just the thumbstick, right? So a lot of that shit could be handled if you could just find an easy way to have a mouse. I feel like they nailed that aspect of it. It's just stuck on a system that nobody.
I'm not impressed.
PC people are not coming to you, Nintendo.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the problem. And what do we say about PlayStation? They're abandoned their fan base, and I'm sensing the same thing. I'm not as impressed as you are with this whole mouse situation. I feel like, you know, where they really showed it was during Mario Party Jamboree, and it's, you know, where you go ahead and hang out with your kids and you're playing this game. And I feel like they went ahead and kind of, and we'll see how complex it may be, because they did show it on a table. But you know how you had to kind of synchronize the Wii U controllers every time that you were going to play. I feel like the complexity may have been boosted up a notch and not necessarily hitting that younger audience. We'll see again how that plays out, but I don't know, man. It's not something that seems as practical to me. It just seems like, it seems more, I was kind of put off by it myself.
Well, let me show you this, because the homie, motherfucking Smitty Smith, has some goddamn bars.
Let's go.
Because we talked about it and we don't put two and two together, but he did.
Let's go.
Okay. This is not a smooth brain. No, this is not a smooth brain, dude. No. You ready for this?
Let's go.
Smitty Smith with that $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you.
Says, Nintendo with the finesse of all time. Check it. They sell you a physical game for $90.
Yes.
But it's still digital.
I know.
Which costs $80.
I know.
Damn.
The
Book of X.
The Book of X,
These motherfuckers are selling you portable, little empty key.
Empty
Like these motherfuckers
boxes.
started shopping at Temu. Let's call it what it is. This motherfucker said, you know what? I know we're in Japan, but those motherfucking Temus, they got them for cheap. We're gonna put an imaginary key. It's invisible. Okay, we're gonna put an imaginary key into this container and sell it to these motherfuckers for $10 more. And all they're gonna do is go home and use their data and download that whole motherfucking game.
Yep. So, what is it? It's a digital game with an ugly ass box.
With an ugly ass box. God damn, Smitty Smith. Slapping
the Book of X, baby.
These bitches up.
Amen.
Wow. That's fucking wild. It is 90. I see Big Migs.
Big Miz says it's not 90.
Not for every game.
Not for every game, but this is the problem,
Mario
Big
Kart
Miz.
is.
This is where the line, obviously.
Yeah, we just saw it on the site, fam.
We showed it.
We were just there. Homie. What do you think we were doing over here? Look. Look. Nintendo store here. Look, it's the same. They're keeping it equal as price for dollars. Nintendo store. We're over here. Look. Mira, amigo. Look. Mario Kart physical, fam. That's a hot 90, dog. That's a hot 90. This is not an article, fam. This is Nintendo store.
So Hardy send a link.
Yes, but this is no. Okay. Maybe then. Maybe. Because he's making it seem like it's the same in both places. But he did say this other shit. Hold on. Let's go back. I'm gonna click the link, Hargy. Give me a second. Okay, but let me just finish down the world that we went down. Okay. So here, okay, is the store, the regular America. Okay. The America store. Okay, we're going down. Wow, there's a lot of shit here. Oh my God. Okay.
Wow.
They're really trying to sell you. You know that shit's going to be expensive at the end because they're doing a whole lot of selling.
They're like, look at
is
this.
Is there the wheel too? They're selling the wheels?
Oh my gosh. Those wheels, Madmen like them, but they
never work good. Man.
Yeah, they never
can't
work
do this
well.
shit. That's just some crazy shit. All right. Hold on. We'll get there. Right here, fam. $79.99 MSRP. So it's 80. Okay. And it's $499. I thought it was $450.
I thought it was $450. Oh, that's the Mario Kart version. It comes with Mario Kart. Right? Oh my gosh. I see him in there. That better be it.
But they said MSRP, but they don't say which way. Is it they're not gonna do digital and
they're showing one price, you guys.
Yeah, they're only showing you one price, fam. Look at the 3 stars. Mira, 1, 2, 3. Let's go look at what the 3 stars are. Said manufacturer suggested retail price, actual price may vary. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we don't know. Okay. But listen, even $80 is a problem.
$80 is still going up, you guys. This is like saying that the pisser is $800, is $700 here, and however much somewhere else. It's still ridiculous for Nintendo.
There's no 90 in America.
Okay. There's 80.
Listen, first of all, guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think we're an American-only channel? Okay. Just because we live in America, we have a lot of brothers and sisters here.
We bleed for our brothers and sisters. All right?
90.
90? Okay? That's wild.
So we worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No. What was it?
Mr. Worldwide.
No, not Mr. Worldwide. That's Pitbull.
That's Pitbull. Yeah.
From Step Brothers. Remember?
Yeah.
Their business that they made.
I remember, but I don't remember the name.
Somebody knows it.
Come on, guys.
Come on, from Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. That movie's funny. Anybody know?
I don't think anybody knows. Nobody's there with it. Prestige worldwide.
Prestige.
That's right.
Our
That's
boy
what we
Game
are.
Shark.
Okay.
Of course he
Yeah,
knew.
Game Shark and Meet the Cheater.
That's the
Back to
homie.
back.
Meet the cheer. Let's go.
Back
See,
to
those are
back.
real ones.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
know.
Appreciate
They
y'all.
like the movies we like.
Prestige worldwide. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? So we got to represent for our peoples struggling out in these streets. Okay? God damn. Let them know. Be nice on Points International.
There we go. There we go.
All right?
That's right.
Shit.
Listen, $80, $90. It's still more money.
It is. It is. We have Effective 458 who returned
Woo!
with another $2 which I appreciate
Let's
you, man.
go.
Thank you so much. Please do more.
Keep
We love them.
going. Bring
Effective,
it
you are
on.
the
And
man.
listen, do not forget to go pre-order those Xbox games on your
Yes.
PlayStation. Let's
Please.
go.
Please. And use the PlayStation controller when you play them. Please.
Yes.
It says Xbox with the same controller since the 360 era. That is wildly inaccurate and factually incorrect.
Yeah.
But again, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that $2 super chat. Much love. Please stop by every show.
Every show.
Don't want you
every
to
show.
not come by.
And if you can up the super chats, that'll be awesome
Yeah,
too.
I mean $2. Maybe
I mean,
you know, maybe for you special because you're special. Maybe we don't read it unless it's $5. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you get a special deal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get the special deal. I don't know. We'll see.
Premium. Premium for you.
Yeah, you're the premium edition.
You're
only.
the special one.
Yeah. You get the Europe prices.
There
you get the Europe prices here. Okay. So just know. Pragmatic Eagle with that 5, man. Appreciate you, fam.
Thank you so much.
It says, since y'all motherfuckers don't recycle, Nintendo charges y'all 10% a pop for the plastic, $10 a pop for the plastic. Laugh my ass off. The finesse is legendary. It really is. It really is. That's real wild. Listen, until I see 100% factual confirmation from Nintendo saying that $79.99 MSRP is for both physical and digital, which it does not say anywhere. And because in other parts of the world they are separating the prices, okay, we are going to keep giving them the shit until they get it right. Click my link, Hargeet said. Okay.
Let's go.
That's nothing sexual, guys. That's just
click it.
That's just a real link. You know what I'm saying?
That was very forward, Hargy.
Yeah, I know. Click my link.
Click my link.
Hold on. I gotta find the link. Click the link. GameStop. Okay. GameStop 2. GameStop Switch. $79.99. $69.99. $79.99. $59.99. $79.99. Okay. I'll show it to you guys so you don't think they're lying. Now, to be clear, we're going to click on it together because I need to see like verbal confirmation or like visual confirmation from them that they are in fact actually giving you a box for that and it's not digital. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. You can't trust these people. Let me go ahead and I'm going to share this. Okay, I got to stop sharing this one. And then I got to share. Hold on. What's taking place?
Seriously, though.
I don't know what happened. Everything changed. I got to share, and then share the window of this one. Share. Okay. Bring that up. Bam. Okay. GameStop. This is what they're using as their proof. So Mario Kart, $79.99. Okay. Donkey Kong, $69.99. $70.99. $59.99. $79.99. $79.99. $80 for the Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition.
That's wild.
These motherfuckers. $70 for the Breath of the Wild.
Shame.
Okay, but now
again, how much are these upgrades?
This is the moment of truth.
Okay.
Is it physical? Maybe it says digital only.
Normally,
Condition
GameStop lets you know.
I don't see anything that I'm
just saying. Coming soon.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. I don't see anything. What if it's interesting? Hold on. What if they do Do we have any word if they're selling like 2 editions, the part that like the one that comes with the game on the disc or one that doesn't, or is that just fucked either way? All right. So if this is the case, then I don't see anything that says the way you would assume you'd be picking it up. Okay. So, all right, fine. Not 90. At least here. Okay.
80 though.
80 though.
Yes.
Still up.
Listen, I don't care. 80, 90, still going, still moving. And it's wild. It's getting close to 100, right? For a freaking game. Again, this is a hobby, right? And games aren't selling the way they used to. Let these other games that don't have a name for themselves think that they can come out here and charge $90 for their games. That is going to be rough. Man, Nintendo out here trying to set trends.
Yeah, the wrong type of trends.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the situation that essentially that they're in, right? Where you are in a world where less and less people are growing up thinking about you as a way forward. And I'm talking about the young people. Obviously, the older people are still in it, but the younger people, how long? Now, this is the thing. This Donkey Kong, right? I saw it. I was like, all right, that looks interesting, right? They're doing some interesting stuff with it. But leave it to a developer to come out here and be like, what am I looking at? You guys may not have noticed it, and neither did I. But somebody did. So let me grab it real quick.
Be Nice says Nintendo got those 80, 90s.
Yo, for real.
Yo.
80, 90s, for real. Okay, check this out. Thomas Mahler says,
I can't see it. Can't see it.
Oh. Thank you. This is the Ori and the Blind Forest dude, the guy who's making No Rest for the Wicked. Says, what's going on with the lack of animation blending in the new Donkey Kong footage? Am I the only one who thinks this looks really rough?
No. I did feel that way.
That looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's not a first party game?
Don't know.
Interesting. And he seems to be suffering from the same affliction as Alloy. Where you just fucking glow on the side of your body for no reason and no light source to speak of. It's only just the edges of your body, like the inverse of a goddamn cartoon character.
To do with Alloy. You don't want to be in that lane.
Donkey Kong
in any way, but Donkey Kong is
embracing
it. Listen, this is what happens. Look at what happens.
This is your $80, guys.
When there you go.
This is 70. No, this one's 80 or 70. This is 70.
79.99. No, 69.99. Yeah.
These fucking games.
This one's 70.
Man. Donkey Kong 70. That's wild. So see, if they made it 80, it wouldn't look so stupid. You know what I'm saying? But because it's 80, it looks like dumb bitch syndrome.
Because it's 70?
Yeah, because it's 70. See? The extra 10. Oh my God. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. You got the homie Game Shark in the
Game Shark, what's good?
Thank you, my brother, for being here, man.
Thank you.
Says with that $2 super chat, says Switch 2 comes with a free pair of Gape gloves.
What?
Gape.
Look that up.
Google that shit, baby.
I'm gonna Google that shit.
I don't know what's a Gape glove. I don't know if we should be, pleasantly surprised or disturbed. A Gape glove sounds pretty intimidating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It should not.
How am I looking at here?
Is it weird?
No, just some raggedy ass gloves.
So it's just like a regular glove.
Mm-hmm. That's what came out. Oh my gosh. Well, listen, the internet is crazy.
Don't look it up. Game Shark says, don't look it up.
The internet is crazy. I'm gonna get out of here.
Don't look it up.
I'm gonna get out of here because I just read something. Oh, see, Wait, they sell gloves? This shit?
What is it? Well, now I need to know. You can't know, and then I don't know. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm gonna go over here.
Gloves for the badongadong.
What do you mean?
To do it from the badongadong.
Gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Gape? Gloves. Gape Sports?
No. You got to keep looking
Gap gloves,
and you'll
Gap
find
gloves.
it. But at first, I just saw a bunch of gloves.
Buy Gape gloves with free shipping.
Don't click.
Banggood.com?
Oh, that sounds like a porn site, baby. Don't go in.
Banggood.com. But I don't. Motorcycle winter gloves? What is happening here?
That's what I'm saying. It has a bunch of other stuff, but then I just run into these words. Let me send them to you.
I'm not.
I just send it to you
on my phone.
Check your text. Look at those lips. He's like,
Interesting. Huh. Okay.
All right, guys. We've learned enough today.
That's, I mean, to each their own. You know, I don't know. The fuck. Okay. Let's not.
All right.
That's all. Let me go over here. Let's go. We got some homies who are here with us. First of all, thank you, Game Shark, for the wild situation that you put us involved in. But shout out to motherfucking Mash.
Let's fucking go.
In the building. Oh, dude.
Yo.
Went ahead and gifted 10 on point for gamer membership.
Damn. Let's go. Mash, thank you so much.
I'm going to update it right now before I forget.
Yeah, you do forget towards the end.
Go ahead and do this, and do this. All right, there we go. Mash, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, bro. That is super awesome of you, man.
Thank you so much, Mash.
Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat.
Yes.
Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me go ahead and see who you are. Who do you be? Wait, am I going too far?
That's what she said.
Did she? She never said that.
He said.
Well, that's a different situation. Let me see. Is it missing? Am I fucking blind? Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look it up. First of all, our boy Effective 458.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Your support is amazing.
Amazing.
We got Avocab 72. Got TJ Styles. You got Gogo Pole. You got Brandy Young. You got Astro Cyborg. You got Ray. You got Focus Active. And you got Lathan Mahia. And you got Roshi.
Welcome, you guys.
Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for rocking.
Thank you, Mash, so much. Appreciate you.
That's real wild. Thank you so much, Mash. You're the shit. Thank you, my brother. Okay. Let me go back over here. We got the homie, our brother, Big Miz motherfucking Gaming.
What's up?
Super chat. Appreciate
Thank you.
Says, this is all Nintendo's fault. Instead of saying the prices up front to stop all the confusion, they being a bunch of pabs and hiding.
Pabs indeed.
Pabs and like it's not even, it's like pabs squared. Because I was expecting for them to drop the price at the show, but they didn't. They were pabs.
They were being pabs.
They were big ass pabs.
Come on, man.
Like, you're afraid? What happened? Listen,
even PlayStation told their prices at the end. Come on, man.
Something great, right? And you just spent the whole time selling it. That's the point of this show, is to sell it to us. And then you don't give me the price at the end. Well, something ain't lining up. something tells me
You're
you're
feeling it.
expecting people to not be excited
Yeah, exactly.
by the cost to what you're delivering ratio. And yeah, I think that's the truth. They are being some pab ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.